Hi guys, how are you? I just tried to start making a video and somehow motioned too much, blew out the flame, didn't blow it out, put out the flame, then went to relight it with this weird Megadeth lighter that my husband bought. And I tilted the candle and I poured all the hot wax all over myself. So you didn't get to see that, but it was really pretty embarrassing. Anyway, I lit a different candle that didn't have hot wax all over it or whatever. So today's my day off. It's Monday. Usually it's my day off, but the problem with Mondays is that like every single thrift store in America is closed on Monday. However, I was like, you know what? I'm going to venture out a little bit. Instead of traveling 5 to 12 minutes, I'm going to travel 17 minutes. So I got my Dunkin', I listened to my true crime podcast. Well, I listened to my true crime podcast, and then I listened to a new podcast about Bill Cosby that's creepy and scary, but very interesting. So I was like, okay, even if I don't find anything at this thrift store, it's a 40-minute drive, like there and back, maybe like 35. And I drink iced coffee and I listen to my podcast and like life is still good. So I went there, and the last time I went to this thrift store was probably a year ago, and they really didn't have that much stuff that I like to buy and sell. It's mostly clothing. There's like really crappy wall art. It's like a little bit dirty, but I just gave it a shot. And I show up and there are 4 whole aisles that they made new, maybe 4 or 5 aisles that now have ceramics and all this stuff that I like to pick through. So I'm like, yes, now I have a Monday spot. So exciting. So I ended up finding a couple things there. I broke 2 of them on my way out of the store. So I have 2 less items to show you than I should have had. But that's okay because there was a super drunk couple there that like made my visit cheaper. I'll explain it later. But anyway, yeah, so there was this really drunk couple and they were just being really disorderly and crazy and hammered and like knocking things over, and I just like tried to avoid them. And then in the end, they kind of like helped me out a little bit. But anyway, I'll show you what I got. So I got this first thing is giant. It is the largest spaghetti bowl in the history of the United States. It has like, you know, garlic and tomato and cheese and mushrooms and all this stuff. And the cool part is that it says, oh, there, you can see it really well there, spaghetti in cursive, and like the spaghetti is spelled out with like a noodle is what it's supposed to look like. So as you can see, it's very large, and it was $10, which is so crazy for me. But once I saw it, I was like, it's not like a crappy, I don't know, like, you know how you sometimes you find something and it's like, it could look exactly like this, but then you look on the back and there's just no maker's mark, and you're like, well, I know it's vintage because I've seen things like this, but I don't have a maker's mark, and I'm not gonna spend $10 on it. But today, this one says 1972, which is cool that it has the exact year, and then it says Los Angeles Pottery, USA. So not only is it USA and not only is it California, but it says Los Angeles, which I think is super cool. And I don't think it's gonna show up on the camera. I can try. But you can tell that somebody just like scratched that in there with like a toothpick or a little tool or whatever they use. But so, you know, you can tell with stuff like this that there weren't very many made, and it's cool that it has the actual year, the actual city. I just thought, I can't not buy this. And I even went there thinking, okay, I'm only gonna spend, I had a $10 bill and I'm like, I'm only spending this $10 bill. And then I walk in there and I see something for $10 immediately. I'm like, God damn it. But I was like, I'm gonna buy it because I know I can sell this for like $80. I guarantee it. So I spent $10 on it. Well, kind of. I almost spent $10 on it. So then I found this set of, there's 2 of them. These really cute wild strawberry mugs. This is wild strawberry, and they're lidded, which I think is really freaking cute. So they were $2.99 a piece, which, as you know, I really, really do not ever spend $1 more or more than $1 on a coffee cup. But it's a lidded cup, and the top had a design on it. And I just sold those strawberry plates for like somebody paid like $75 or something crazy. So I'm like, I'm not gonna leave these wild strawberry things here, you know? Also, my mother-in-law once got me a lidded tea cup. It was like a similar shape, not like a little teacup, but like this with a lid on it. I think when I was pregnant and I was drinking a lot of this nutrition tea that she was making me. And I never knew how badly I needed a lidded teacup until she got me one. So once I saw it was lidded, I was like, that's really nice. So they were $3 a piece and I bought both of them and then I promptly dropped one of them on my way out of the store. So now I have 2 lids and 1 mug. So I might just sell this with an extra lid. Is that weird? Or do I sell this and then sell this separately? I mean, I guess if somebody's lid breaks, they're gonna Google it and they're gonna want the lid, and maybe I could charge like $10 just for the lid. I'm gonna do that. So anyway, I got this and this. Yeah, but I am really bummed that I dropped that strawberry mug because they're so cute. I'm gonna put the mug and the lid set up for 30 or 32. I think I can get that. And then I think I'm gonna put that lid up for like $8 or $10 because I just feel like maybe normally it's only really worth $5 like within the set, but if somebody breaks theirs and then wants to match theirs, maybe they'll pay $8. It's really not that big of a deal, right? Yeah, so those are really cute. And then I got this little gourmet spoon rest, and it has a turnip, a carrot, and an unidentifiable green something or other that kind of looks like an eggplant, but it's green. Or maybe it's a squash. I don't know. And it says gourmet spoon rest on it. It was made in Korea. And it was 99 cents, which is kind of weird because that coffee cup was $3 and then this was 99 cents. Maybe that makes sense. I don't know. Their pricing was all screwy there, but who cares? But it's really cute. It's clearly handmade. It's clearly hand painted. It still has its made in Korea sticker on it. I like when they have the actual sticker still on it. So I'm gonna put it up for $20. I personally only really think it's worth like $14. However, I think it'll sell for $20. And I honestly lately really am trying to only buy things that the minimum it's gonna sell for is $20 because I'm just really sick. It sucks when you get 3 sales in a day and you're like, oh my God, cool, 3 orders. And then it's like 15, 14, 16. It's like, that kind of feels like one item, you know what I mean? So I'm really trying to just focus on, you know, not picking up everything that I know will sell because that would be a lot of things, but only find things that will sell for minimum $20 and really like you want to pay $1 for it, you know? Because something that I buy for $10, like the spaghetti bowl, I want to put that up for $80. I don't want to flip it for 50. Like, it's just not enough. I know that sounds, whatever. That's the way it is. So I'm going to put it up for $20. Might take a while to sell. But I think somebody will buy it eventually. And yeah, it's cute. And it's in perfect condition. There's no chips or anything. I mean, it's a little dirty. I haven't sent this stuff through the wash, but I wanted to leave my price stickers on there because I don't want to forget to tell you guys what I bought, what I paid for it. So what's next? Oh, this is something I really usually would never buy, but it was kind of a cool example of it, so I bought it anyway. Lusterware. Hang on, Maxie. I never buy lusterware because it's so freaking paper thin. Like, I wish I can like really show you how thin this is. It's so thin. But it just stresses me out. Like, not even packing it and shipping it, just like having it in my house, it just stresses me out. Like, I'm just gonna break it. But this set is really nice because it came with this little plate. And you take your teacup and you set your teacup there, and then you have these 2 little compartments for snacks and stuff. And I also appreciated that they give you this little like thumb rest, like that's what you pick it up by. I just thought, what a thoughtful little snack situation, right? So this was $1, this was $2, so I paid $3 for the set. What did I say I was gonna put it up for? I think I'll put it up for like $38, $40. I just have never seen one of these in this shape. It's in perfect condition. I just think this is really pretty. I don't know if I showed you that detail. And yeah, they're just really cute. So normally I don't buy that. Oh, but I broke the strawberry mug, and I broke another mug that I bought that was like a stupid turtle mug. It was like kind of pointless, but when I dropped those two mugs, I also dropped the box that had this stuff in it, and this paper thin teacup went rolling down the sidewalk, and somehow there's not even a chip on it. So maybe I shouldn't be so afraid of buying this stuff. I think that was just like pure luck though. Also, the turtle mug I bought was really dumb, and I think it was like instant karma of like, you need to chill out with your coffee cups, which I really don't want my husband to see this. But I think that turtle mug was just like not meant to be. It was just a dumb mug, you know? Anyway. Then I have these two evening bags that are really cute. They're not really cute. My dad would kill me. I have to stop saying really cute. They are really interesting and unique. How about that? I'll use different adjectives. He used to take us to the mall, and me and my sister would go through like every single thing that we showed each other and be like, this is cute, this is cute, this is cute, this is cute. My dad was like, stop saying everything's cute. And he would tell us that he was not gonna buy anything for us unless everything we picked up we could describe with an adjective that was not cute. It was really hard, and clearly I never got over it. So anyway, this is from the 20s or the 30s. I really like these when I come across them. I just think they're super cool. They're like a metal mesh material. And what I like about this one is it's pleated. How cool is that? Like they pleated metal. I just think that's freaking sweet. And you can just see if you look really closely, like it's all, each and every little square is connected. I just love these. I think they're so cool. It's a long strap, so you could put it like over your shoulder. It has this gold, what is this word for this? Clasp. And you pop this open, and then it's like a little lined situation. There's a zipper. This gold label says Whiting and Davis. I'm gonna put this one up for, I think, $65. I know they sell between 50 and 100, or like 120 if you have a really nice one, but these are not like amazing. I mean, that's kind of mean. They're, whatever, it's worth $65. But yeah, it's in really good condition. And then I have a second one that I think I'm gonna put up for a little bit more. I think I'll put this up for $75. It's white. I love the big gold arch and just like how wide that opens. It's just like a nice, I really like that piece. And then I also think it's extra cool that the handle is also the like mesh material. And actually when you look at this, you think it's just like covering the outside. I don't know if you can even see this, but it's like all linked. It's like a rope that they made. It's not exactly the same material. It's really cool. Anyway, so yeah, and then on the inside there's a fabric label that says Whiting and Davis in here. So I think this one is also a little bit, I want to say it's a little bit older because the metal tag seems like a newer situation. But yeah, I think I'll put this one up for $75. There's a little bit of wear on the handle, but that's not really the part that you're going to see that much. And I just think it's really special. I paid $6 for this one. I paid $4 for this one. So $65, $75 is what I'll put those up for. I think I probably could actually get more for them, but I know that I've watched a couple on eBay just because I was curious about them and I hadn't sold any before. And they take a really long time to sell sometimes, so I'm not gonna push it. And honestly, if I make $60 off a $4, $5 purchase, why am I complaining, you know? Then, let's see, what else do I have? Then I bought this giant spool of piping. Who doesn't love piping? And it's like a yellowy, goldy color, and I have not measured it. However, it says, whoever wrote this wrote vintage gold number 1200, 1-inch CEP, something or other, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this is the important part. 310 yards, and I paid $4 for this. So even if I sell this for $1 a yard, this spool, once you sell all 310 yards, will sell for $310, which is very cool. So either I charge $1 per yard or $2 per yard, but my fear is that people will buy literally 1 yard. And I mean, I guess you can just put it in an envelope and it's literally just popping it in my mailbox. So maybe that's not a big deal, but it just feels really slow. So maybe I'll do 10 yards at a time. Yeah, because then I'll only have to put it in my mailbox 31 times. But yeah, I just thought that was cool. My mom suggested that I take it all off the spool and I like hand wash it in my bathtub, which is probably the right thing to do. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna sell it. I think it's fine. If they would like to hand wash it in their bathtub, they are more than welcome to after they purchase it. But yeah, that just feels time consuming. So anyway, but I thought it was cool anyway. Like I'm a sewing person and I just thought I saw a giant spool of something and I wouldn't be me if I didn't buy it. So whatever, we'll see how that goes. I think $1 a yard is fair. So I'll do $10 for 10 yards. I think that's fair. I think that's everything I got today. But then the drunk people, I was gonna tell you about the drunk people. So they're like knocking shit over left and right. Very crazy, very drunk. It's early in the day. And the lady starts ringing me up and I told myself I was only gonna spend $10. And then immediately I buy this $10 bowl and I find all this other crap, you know. And so I was like, dang it, I am gonna spend like $22 and I really shouldn't, but I was already there. And then I get to the counter and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put a couple things back. I was gonna put the lusterware thing back, but she starts ringing me up and I'm in my head thinking, okay, what do I wanna take off and not buy? And then all of a sudden, the drunk people start like knocking knocking like half a shelf of stuff over. Like they knocked the whole shelf over and it was all ceramics and it went crashing down. And this girl had only rang up $8 worth of my stuff so far. And she was just so over it and just so irritated. And she probably has to deal with, unfortunately, like some weird people at the Salvation Army. Poor girl. And she was like, you know what? I don't even care. She was like, I don't even give a fuck. And she was like, $8, $8, like you're done. Like I have to go deal with the whole shelf of stuff that just broke. So I was like, are you sure? And she was like, yeah, it's fine, just $8. So I gave her the $8 for $22 worth of stuff. I ended up staying under my budget, $2, even though it had nothing to do with my own self-control or willpower. But it worked out. And then so I didn't feel that bad that I dropped the 2 mugs outside because I got everything for $8 when just the spaghetti bowl would have been $10 by itself. So that worked out. And I also thought it was like just the thrifting gods being on my side, or goddesses, whatever. So that's all I got today. It was pretty productive. And then I shipped some stuff out and I ended up fitting the 5 strawberry plates in a flat rate box. So it only cost me $21 when it would have cost me $35 to ship them because they were going all the way to Oregon, whatever. So that was cool. And yeah, that's everything I have for today. So I'm gonna let Biscotti say hi and then we'll be on our way. Come on, Biscotti. Oh, big lug. Say hi, Biscotti. Hello. Or goodbye, rather. All right, see you next time. Bye.